Who was Stanley? Who was Stanley for real? How did he become the director of one of the most popular fiction universes in the history? All of us, even without knowing it, owe this entertainment visionary our childhood memories, and for many, our way of living as adults to this one man. Today we'll present to you the life of Stanley, the true hero of Marvel. Stanley Martin Lieber was born on December 28, 1922 in New York in a humble family of Romanian origin. His parents were always very supportive. His mother, Zela Lieber, was the one who translated Stanley's passion for reading. And the little Stanley did not stop reading authors such as Jules Verne or Mark Twain. Since his high school studies at the DeWitt Clinton School, he already aspired to become a writer. The whole family lived in a one-bedroom apartment. His parents slept on a sofa bed, and he shared a bed with his brother Larry. After graduating at the age of 16, Lee got a job at a news agency writing ante-mortem obituaries for celebrities. The writings that are prepared before the death of celebrities, from which he resigned not much later because it was too depressing. The opportunity of his lifetime got him at the age of 19 in 1941, when he was accepted at the office of Timely Comics. After weeks of having entered, he wrote a 2-page comic that later on was included in the 5th edition of Captain America, that he, for the first time, signed himself as Stan Lee, which then later became his legal name. A year later, he was promoted to the editor, and during the decades of 40s and 50s, he, along with his group of cartoonists and screenwriters, created several series of heroes, including Black Marvel or The Destroyers. That, however, was also the time when they had to fight for not ending in bankruptcy. In 1947, he married the love of his life, Jane Clayton, with whom he had 2 daughters. Tragically, his second child, whom they called Jen, died days after her birth in 1953. But the real revolution of the creative group of Lee, called Atlas, which later was turned into Marvel, did not come until the late 60s, where they managed to change the way the world saw the superheroes. And the other great companies, such as DC, embodied its star as perfect, powerful, and incorruptible characters. That's how Lee changed the game, giving his characters a humanity and lack of perfection that made them much more real. In this way, the superheroes acquired vanity, melancholy, problems in the past, illnesses, lack of money, etc. Marvel did not stop flourishing, and in 1972, Lee became the director and editor of the group. Later came the adaptation of the movies of the most famous stories, starting with series and movies on television, focused on Hulk, in which he made a cameo in 1989, something that was repeated later and was a hallmark. In the new age, and thanks to the advances in computer-generated special effects, the Marvel Universe managed to capture the cinema, with X-Men in 2000, Spider-Man in 2002, and Hulk in 2003. In 2009, Disney took over everything from Marvel Company for $4 billion. At the age of 95, he left us with the recognition of hundreds of millions of fans around the world, to whom he always expressed his love in the various interviews and comic events he attended. What Marvel superhero is your favorite? Watch our videos about Fantastic Beasts, the Grimwell Crimes, and Ezra Miller's red carpet look, and do not forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.